なんとか大部分の巨人を町の隅に集めることに成功しましたが、極力戦闘を避けたにもかかわらず約2割の兵を失いました。
Oh fuck!
兵は勝手に死んだわけではない。わしの命により死なせたのじゃ。
Oh, he didn't hit her, but why? Face to face.
私はミカサ。あなたの家族。あなたはあの岩で穴を塞がなくてはならない。
The eyes, though, are more green than they were, aren't they? They look kind of different. Stop punching yourself.
なんだあいつ。
Yeah, what the?
いや班長、前方から2体接近。10メートル級と6メートル級です。後方からも1体。
仕方ないが、ここに置いていこう。
Well, that's a no, if you ask me, Kaza. Not leaving him behind.
失敗したのか。
おい、アルミンどこ行くんだ。
Oh yeah.
司令。
正犯に撤退命令を。
いらん。人類の命運を託した精鋭の中の精鋭じゃ。
No pressure.
そう簡単に負けを認めることは許されんぞ。
Damn. Okay. They chose the right guy to lead this.
何人死のうと何度だって挑戦すべきだ。
Some people are more willing to sacrifice than others.
巨人の圧倒的な力に打ち勝つにはどうすればいいのか。
巨人に勝つ方法なんて私が知ってるわけない。
だから
Exactly.
俺たちが今やるべきことはこれしかないんだ。悲惨だろう。
That's rough.
俺たち人間に唯一できることなんてそんなもんだ。さあどうする。
そんなの納得できない。
行こう。
Okay.
作戦には従うよ。必死にあがいて人間様の恐ろしさを思い知らせてやる。後ろの12メートル級は私の班に任せて。
All right. Determined.
ありがとうございます、イアン班長。
あ、カマン。礼には及ばない。お前が何をやり出すか分かったもんじゃないから肝を冷やしたが当初の作戦通り自由に動くんだ。恋人を守るためだからな。
Yeah, what?
家族です。
Family!
But she blushed there.
She actually did, yeah.
破損した部分が修復されてない。以前の損傷が原因。
Maybe, yeah. You can't keep doing this.
今は私にできることをやる。エレン、ミカサ、一体何が。
He feels responsible if, yeah, things go wrong because it's his plan. All right, Eren, what the fuck? Whoa, okay.
Okay.
今日は何日だ。
It's really affecting his memory.
うちか。
何をしているんだエレン。
いいか。とにかく巨人を町の隅から離れさせないことだ。訓練生は3人1組になり地上を走る。壁際まで来たら上に飛べ。命は落とすな。
Don't get killed. Oh. Nice. Close though.
扉からも新たに巨人が入ってきます。およそ10メートル級4体。
そんな、なぜこんなに巨人が。人間の数は少ないのに、まさかエレンに引き寄せられている。ミカサ。
Perhaps.
作戦は失敗した。エレンを置いていけないからみんな戦ってる。巨人が多くて全滅してしまう。
Can he do anything? Think of anything? Come on.
後頭部から同じにかけて縦1メートル横10センチ。
He's gonna cut him out?
人の弱点部分からエレンは出てきた。それは巨人の本質的な謎とおそらく無関係じゃない。
Probably.
ほんのちょっと痛いだけだ。アルミン。
Hit the wrong
I don't
spot.
know. Just hold on.
エレンは僕に任せていくんだ。
Damn, Armin.
聞こえるか。とにかく早くこの肉の塊から出てくるんだ。
なんで俺今眠いんだ。
お母さんの敵はどうした。
Whoa.
何言ってんだアルミ。母さんならここにいるぞ。なんで外なんかに出なきゃいけないんだ。
I understand wanting to stay in that memory.
調査兵団なんかに。
He's gonna remember now.
No, that's real life time.
Yeah, yeah, that's what's going on right now, yeah. Ooh, nice save.
一旦距離を取れ。
アッカーマン戻りました。
I'm here.
に合流します。
No reason to fall back. Oh shit.
Sonny.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no.
早く行け。
Not Sean, please.
Uh-oh.
こんな時に故障か。
Oh yeah, that's really bad fucking timing. Fuck, 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 fuck. Sean. No fucking way.
どうしたんだ。なんで立体起動装置を使わねえんだ。まさか故障してんのか。なんとかするさ。
You better. Hmm.
なんとかなんのかよ。
Switch it with, yeah, the other one.
僕たちはいつか外の世界を探検するんだろう。僕の父さんや母さんが行こうとしていた世界だ。
外の世界。
壁から一歩外に出ればそこは地獄の世界なのに、どうしてエレンは外の世界に行きたいと思ったの。
俺がこの世に生まれたからだ。
Fuck. Just when it looked like the eyes they were about to turn back into what they were before. And he was gonna snap out of it. Of course, they end the episode. This show is so fucking intense all the time. Just so nervous for like all of the characters that we've gotten to know so far, and just the people in general. Like, how are they gonna get out of it? And I really think that even though they spent a whole episode here, like basically, like nothing necessarily happened, other than the plan failed. That kind of happened at the end of the last episode, and then in this one, like trying to figure out why. There's no clear answer, but it just need to wake up Eren again so that he can inhabit the body of this Titan, and the Titan won't take over and do what it just did. Yeah, how the fuck to do, like how they're gonna do that? And I think Armin, yeah, he was the one who definitely would have a shot at it, because he's quite clever. He's good at coming up with solutions. He knows Eren pretty well. They certainly have a history, and I think that was, you know, in the end what he decided, that okay, if I can connect to him, or like get that connection, get him to think about something, or, you know, snap out of the rut that he's in right now in some way, and then everybody else just trying to survive around them. Yeah, that was stressful. How did you like this one?
Yeah. I think 20 minutes when it just blew past us like this.
It never feels like 20 minutes.
No, exactly. It was a lot of talk.
Yeah.
Or, you know, in a way that, like, it feels a bit like they were... It sometimes feels a bit like stalling. Where, like, kind of like they're drawing out time in a way by... As you said, essentially almost nothing happened. Except that there was, like, a...
Event-wise, nothing happened, but I do think, you know, just when it comes to the characters, their realizations, what they, like, some of them thinking about the fact that, okay, if we want to get out, like, if we want any shot at getting ahead of this and trying to get some wins and defeat the Titans in the end, something has to happen, like something else, something different than what we've been doing up until this point. And right now, this Eren Titan is our only shot, so we need to be willing to sacrifice, and some of them, they were more willing to do that than others, but I think, like, coming to that realization and grappling with one's own mortality and what it all means, and we heard it several times throughout the episode, like, are people just sacrificing themselves or dying for nothing? And Dot Pixie said some few things about it as well, like how people will look at him in the future, but it doesn't really matter if they win. So is it this, you know, just win at all costs kind of a thing. So in that way, some stuff clearly happened, but yeah, like, they didn't succeed yet with the plan, and the Titans are still in there, and it's not really looking good. And it's kind of like it's like it's on the edge right now. It's so close to just falling over the edge, and that's it. Like, we're just holding on to something, and they're all trying to hold on to something that they don't even, like, really know how to hold on to. If you understand, it's all very, or I should rather say, it's not. All of it is not, you know, it's not manageable, it seems, for people in this situation. It's hard to figure. I don't know what else to, it feels hopeless, but there's still this sliver of hope in there. And with someone like Sean, like the situation that he's in right now, he might have a chance. We saw that he spotted, you know, someone else's maneuvering gear out there, or it was on a corpse, so might be able to take that. And they're trying to lure all the Titans away, or to one spot. They kind of keep roaming around.
Well, some of them, it seems that they're coming from outside the walls and they're coming in.
Yeah,
so it seems like and the possible explanation could be there is something about Eren's Titan puppet, how he's maybe attracting them through it. We also, like, we get these small details, like, it's just like one tiny detail about, like, it could be characters or something, for example, with this Titan, because Armin said maybe that this whole, with, like, the weak spot on the Titan's necks, maybe there's something about that, like, there's
a connection there.
A connection between why Eren is in this position. Yeah. And also, like, with the Titans, like,
exactly.
That there's, I should say, like, there's a connection between the two.
Yeah. The weak spot and the spot that Eren is in to control the Titan, like, there must be some sort of connection there, which we also, I think, spotted at the beginning, or at least we noted that, oh, he's in that spot, in the weak spot. So what does that have to do with it? Is there... No, probably... Most likely not, but, like, all the other Titans, is there there another human?
Yeah.
Is that how they are?
Yeah,
controlled? Are there humans in there who are just trapped as Titans and they can't get out? And we're back to this whole theory about it being some sort of experiment that went wrong and humans are actually at fault of creating the Titans.
Did people walk around and actually
turn
Try
into...
try to check the weak spots that they cut out. Like
Yeah. Did they actually have a look at it afterwards and like, oh wait, there's
Probably
a
not.
tiny person in there?
Yeah.
They would have noticed by now if
Yeah.
that was the case. But there is some sort of connection between the weak spot and Eren being able to control that Titan from that spot as well.
But we also, with the whole situation with Eren,
Yeah.
raised. Well, the question is raised: is he fully in control? And is it going to mean that at some point he might lose himself completely? And we saw that when he's in the Titan, he goes to like a safe space in a way, or at least somewhere where he might have been very happy.
Oh yeah, in his mind. So
Yeah. So he's reverts back to that place, and it was illustrated very nicely with like a house. He was in a house, so a house is usually also when you dream and stuff like that. A house is usually you. So he was just inside his head. He was just inside of him, the house. And then Armin was outside, and he was slamming the window. So he was outside the house, and I think it was just very nicely illustrated in like a metaphorical way. I just thought that was very interesting, the way that he was just positioned inside the house, and Armin was kind of knocking from the outside. And he was safe there, and he was just sitting. But as soon as Armin kind of cut through to him, because he tried in different ways to cut through and talk to him, but it was first when Armin said something about the outside world. That's when he stood up. He looked out the window, and perhaps he saw the outside world, and he suddenly became aware of the circumstances. Like he was suddenly taken out of the illusion, and then he saw the real world, and he was like back at it.
Yeah. Like he went to his happy place in a sense, where he was secure. He felt calm and secure. His family's around him. No reason for him to risk or to, like, focus on anything else, because the people he loved, like, they're right there. And then Armin reminding him about, you know, the outside world, asking him the questions. Why did you want to join up with the survey call, for example? Why did you want to do the whole training thing? Or why did you stop talking about the outside world? Like trying to kind of jog his memory and get him back to reality, or back to now. Because it can, I'm sure, if you really experience trauma, it can be quite alluring to let yourself just fall into a place of isolation, where you don't have to necessarily come to terms with what happened, or if you can just go back into your own, like, the memories of the people you lost, and just stay in that and never move on. But he absolutely needs to move on, and he really needs to wake up and help right now. And before Armin was, like, before all of that happened, the way that Armin got his attention, that was a bit of a risk as well, with just slamming the sword down and hitting Eren
I don't think he was supposed to hit his arm, or maybe he was.
Maybe not, or maybe he's just banking on him being able to regenerate no matter what. But he, at least he didn't want to, hit anything vital or kill him, but just get his fucking attention. And Armin is like, he's really stepping up again and again at the moment, and just showing that he can overcome his own fear and shame and all of that.
I thought it was very interesting what you said about like sorrow and how you want to, and I think maybe, I don't know, because I haven't really felt that deep sorrow before, that it was like world shattering for me. But maybe it is a sorrow thing, like a main thing that you do in sorrow, that you revert back, you regress into your memories, and you just stay in your little bubble of never wanting to move on. Perhaps it's also this like survivor's guilt, maybe a little bit, like so you feel guilty about moving on from the people that you love and you lost. And maybe that also is the whole part of it. Like he was so happy there, and he he was, as you say, in his happy place, and he just don't want to let go of that. But that's not gonna drive well with everything else, you know. So yeah, it's always interesting.
It is. And let's see in the next one if it was enough and he's gonna snap out of it and be able to take control of the Titan, and then they can proceed with the plan. That it seems like it's pretty much failed at this point and people don't know what to do. But something has to happen, and we would very much like a win for the good guys, please. Do you have anything else you want to add? Teeny tiny thing. Yep.
I love the elite forces.
Oh yeah.
It was very nice. Even though I think they are talking too much and acting too little. I like this whole conversation between, I can't remember his name, but like Ian, Captain Ian.
Yeah.
And then Rico. I think she's called Rico.
Mm.
And this whole back and forth, and as you also said, with like contemplating like, why are we doing this, and
sacrifice what does it mean,
all this. Yeah. And I just thought it was it was very nice, and I think they're both very cool. And
like
said, he was the real leader in this.
It was a good decision on Dot Pix's part to make him the leader of this group, because he's willing to do whatever it takes, just like Dot Pix's. It seems like that's the same there. Some good character interactions.
And to save Eren primarily, because he can see the potential of using this.
He's the X factor here. He's like the only thing they have, the only upper hand that they have against the Titans at this point. So they have to protect that at all costs.
Because we cannot lose him. We can lose people of our own. They are expendable. But
unfortunately, there are many of them. In the grander scheme of things, it's like they are expendable. It's horrible. It's all really horrible. And I'm afraid that we're most likely going to lose some of these elite squad people there that we just got to know, and they're gonna end up sacrificing themselves. But we'll see. That's gonna do it for this reaction and review of Attack on Titan Season 1, Episode 12. Thank you guys so much for watching as always, and we'll see you as soon as possible. Bye.
Bye.
Family.
But she blushed. There.
Family.
But she blushed. There. But she blushed. There.
But she blushed. There.